Hey there, Cornerstone. Why don't you grab a cup of coffee, cup of tea, whatever you're drinking, sit down with me, and let's just get excited about something that the Lord wants to do in our lives. Many of you know that Rachel, my wife, she has a restaurant that she runs and she looks after, and we have an antique store right next to the restaurant full of all kinds of stuff. It's in a great big 150-year-old building with massively high ceilings and everything. You can find this isn't a commercial, but it's just full of all this kind of stuff. The light switches, this is what drives me nuts about the store, is the light switches are at the very back and the door is at the very front. So at night when you're closing up and you want to go home, you got to go to the back, turn the light switches off, and then you need to find your way, feel your way through the dark, and then get to the front of the store where you can go out the door and lock it. Now, I did say this is a really old building, lots of creaks. There is nothing it does not feel like the building is standing still, because it always seems to be shifting, creaking, cracking. There's dogs, in the apartments upstairs that are scratching at the floors and stuff. And now, I don't want you to think, don't think for a second that I'm not saying I'm afraid of the dark. But I don't like it. I don't like it because of the shadows and your mind goes to weird places, and then the creaking and cracking and all this old stuff in the room, and man, your head goes to strange places. So I'm beating a quick path to get out the door, close it as fast as I can, and lock it, turn that deadbolt, and then it's like everything feels better. I'm in a well-lit spot. I'm safe. I'm secure. It's amazing what turning that lock, it just changes absolutely everything for you. Now again, I'm not afraid of the dark. I think all of us, we want a place that's safe and secure. We want a spot where our blood pressure isn't up, going through the roof. We want a spot where we don't have to feel afraid or wonder or worry or have anxiety. We just want to be in a spot where we know that we're okay. David, David from the Bible, David and Goliath, he's on the run from these guys who want to kill him. They want to take his life. And he does not want to get caught by them. And so he's scared, he's uncomfortable, he's anxious. And this is what he writes in Psalm chapter 18. It's like he's turned the lock, he's found his secure, safe place. And this is what he says: I love you, O Lord, my strength. Like right off the bat, he's admitting that I'm not doing this under my own strength. I'm not doing this under my own ability. This is all God. Honestly, he says, the Lord is my rock, my fortress. He's my deliverer. Again, he says, my God is my rock in whom I take refuge. He's my shield, the horn of my salvation, my stronghold. He is my safe spot. He's my place of security. He's my place where I just feel at home, where my blood pressure goes back down, where my heart goes back to normal. That spot where I don't have goosebumps on the back of my neck. Today, Cornerstone, doesn't matter what you're going through. Doesn't matter what's happening in your life or what bad phone call or news that you've received. Jesus is there, and he wants to be your rock, your strong place, your fortress. He wants to show you just how great he can be in your life. So what I want you to do today, when we're done this video, I want you to just take all your problems and leave them at Jesus' feet. Don't worry about them anymore. Ask him to look after them. Ask him to put that hedge of protection about you. Ask him to make your spot secure in him. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. God bless.